My hot seat this week is Brian Kelly, Joe Sloan, the offensive coordinator, as well as the entire LSU offense. Having deja vu for LSU this year. Can't run the football. Couldn't run it last year. And last year you had one of the best left tackles in your team's history in Will Campbell, who's now doing great things for the New England Patriots. You had a healthy Garrett Nussmeier. You had a talented Caden Durham. You had receivers out the wazoo, and you still couldn't run the football. And it's the same thing this year. Have a bad offensive line, get it. Your quarterback's dealing with an injury. But when your quarterback's dealing with an injury, you got to help him out at some point. You got to have a running attack to, again, keep a defense honest. It can't just be Garrett Nussmeier drops back 50, 60 times a game and throws the football. You have to have guys like Caden Durham and Caleb Jackson and even Xavier Thomas, who's a receiver, to get the football and get some yards. You have to have something. They're averaging 104.8 rushing yards per game. That's 121st in the country. They ran the ball 22 times for 57 total yards against Ole Miss in their previous matchup. They have 18 plays of 20-plus yards through the first 5 games, which is 84th in the country. Garrett Nussmeier was 1 for 7 on passes of 20-plus yards against Ole Miss. So you're lacking explosive plays, even though you have 2 of the most explosive receivers in the country in Aaron Anderson and Barry Brown Jr., both of which probably run under a 4.3 40 time. The offense hasn't looked great. I think Brian Kelly's at a crossroads right now, especially if you lose this weekend to South Carolina. You have to make the decision, is Joe Sloan the answer at the offense coordinator position? And what I've seen right now, I don't think he is, even with Garrett Nussmeier dealing with an injury. Because like I said, he's had 2 years to figure it out, and 2 years in a row, he hasn't been able to run the football.